Alright everyone, and the ones who have been watching in my videos post great job. Now it's time I tell you my top 10 favorite bands. Mostly I'm not telling you which ones are the big or best in the world. Those are my favorite. So here we go. Number 10 is Heaven Shall Burn. Those are the kind of great extreme metalcore bands that that most likely is I know from Germany, and most likely their best tracks from so far, like their Edge of Sanity cover of Black Tears, or NZIT, Combat, Hunter Will Be Hunted, and those are some I'm fine from their whole metalcore movement, and I do enjoy, and I would love to see them as well. Hopefully. Number 9 is Devil Driver. Now this band is very much a great, awesomely one, and has got the whole thing is very much a great band that also did a cover of AWOL Nation Sail, and even for their new album known as Trust No One, they still got awesome every time I heard them. And even though most actually great one. Number 7 is Lacuna Coil. Now this one, great band. I've heard their Delirium album and the one that had the track Closer in there. And so far, if I had to pick out a great album from them, it would have to be Delirium. It's so great how they put, like Evanescence, how you have a male and a female vocals with some great, rock and tunes to it. And most likely, when it comes to tracks like Ghost in the Mist or Delirium, and of course, even and many more. Overall, great band. Number 6 is Five Finger Death Punch. This one, like Devil Driver and others, got better every time I hear them. And most likely, I know many of their songs, such as Wrong Side of Heaven, Jekyll and Hyde, even and Bad Company. Those are very great songs. Many more. I have noticed of her new album out called Got Your Six, and I have checked out the full album actually, and it was awesome. Okay, number 5 is Sepultura. Now this is a fine thrash groove metal band, and if I had to pick out a great album from it, it would have to be the Bloody Roots album. I mean, there's tons of good shit on there, and yeah, you get the idea. Now, number 4 is this one, Suffocation. Now this is one of the finest death metal bands as I have ever heard of. And I saw them at Summer Slaughter 2016, and they were pretty awesome. They were so brutal as hell. If I had to pick out a great album from them, it would have to be Blood Oath, which picks out some of the greatest tracks from them. So, number 3 is Disturbed. This one, mostly I don't really think Ink is new metal, but I sort of think of him as like groove metal type. Most likely, great band. I've heard of them when I was like littler or so, and I checked out their Indestructible album. My dad has one of those, and mostly I liked them more from their Indestructible and the Sickness album, and of course Believe, and 10,000 Fists. Number 2 is Dragon Force. This one, finest power metal with most magnificent riffs, awesomatic solos, and very high soaring vocals. I've heard about them when we were playing Guitar Hero 3, and this was like a surprise track right on there. And this is some band I was like, wow, I should definitely check out these guys. Like, that's what makes power metal so awesome. And now number one is every melodic death metal band ever. Mostly, so I picked out all the melodic death metal bands. Like they're all, how they're all the same? Well, they all have awesome melodies to their stuff, and the great brutality of death metal. Like, here's some for you. We got Dark Tranquillity, Kelma, Belaker, In Flames, Arch Enemy, Omnium Gatherum, Insomnium, Within Y, Darkest Hour, Eternal Tears of Sorrow, Solosis, and many, many, many more. Even Soilwork. That's why they're on number 1. They're super ultimate of what I think of what true metal is. Mostly before we go off. So, see ya.